Next, we have administrative staffs. First of all, administrative staff do the work that are decided by these committees. Which committees? Councillor committees. These administrative staffs are get appointed directly by the state government. The work is the city, the work in the city is divided in different departments, and here administrative staffs work because a city is very big in size. So the administrative staffs have particular departments, like they have water department, garbage department, a department to look after the park, department to look after the roads, accounts department. And accounts department is the department where the Yasmin Khala used to work, and she retired from this department only. So Yasmin Khala was also working in administrative section. Okay, now, so here in this section, we will discuss about ward councillors. We have already seen about the administrative staffs. Now in this section, we will see the ward councillors. First of all, how these ward councillors get elected. These ward counts, first of all, we should know that this whole city, the whole city, like take an example, the Patna. This Patna is divided into different wards. They have their particular ward numbers, and from every ward, the members or the people of that ward elect one representative, one member from their ward, and that elected member is known as ward councillor of that particular ward. Okay, so ward councillors get elected, try and ensure that the particular demand of their ward are placed before the entire council. As I told you that there is councillor committee, and in that councillor committee they have to discuss the problems that people are facing. It belongs to any of the ward, the problem should be discussed there, and we only elect these ward councillors for that purpose. Now, there is all the decisions that affects the entire city are taken by groups of councillors who forms committees to decide and debate issue. So here is the answer that why these councillors are elected. These councillors are elected because they have to decide the issue, because it is not possible for every ward member, every citizen of the city to decide simultaneously. So this is very important to elect a member from a particular ward, and that member will put forward the problems of their ward. Okay, so we discussed a lot about municipal corporation, their work, what they do for us, how they do for us. There are different kind of administrative staffs are there, different departments are there, or along with that, ward councillors are also there. Now, from where they get money, the big question. They do a lot of work for us. So from where they get money? The biggest source of money that municipal corporation get is the property tax. Property tax. So let's first know about the tax. What is tax? Tax is a sum of money that people pay to the government for the services the government provide. As we know, government provide us a lot of services. So for that, we pay money to government, and this is very much fine that we can ask question from government. If they are not doing work properly, we can ask question from the government regarding the work that they should do work properly. Now, taxes taken by municipal corporation, the first way by which they get money for doing different works. Now, second is grant in aid from the government. State government also provides some amount of money to these municipal corporation to do or run their work. Along with these things, they also get money of fines and penalties that they levied on violators of traffic rules and city norms. There are lots of norms are there in the cities. So whenever people used to broke these rules, these traffic rules or norms of the city, they have to pay fine and penalties for that. Now, if we talk about taxes, so biggest source of income, the whole money that the municipal corporation get or earn, from the largest percentage of that money is comes from the property tax. As we live in the houses, we have to pay property taxes, and municipal corporation earns 25 to 30% of this money from property tax. There are other taxes also, taxes on water, taxes on education, hotel and shop tax, entertainment tax. So there are lots of taxes. Next, we have the administrative structures of India. So you all can see here is a flow chart. At the top is the government of India. Then there are different states. So government of India, then state government. There are lots of divisions also in state government. Then let's come to district. Now district may be of two type. In district there are two type of locality. One is urban and second is rural. So rural we have already discussed. Here we are discussing about the urban localities. So in urban localities we find three type of municipality. First is municipal corporation, which is also known as Mahanagarpalika, that we already discussed. Then municipality or municipal council, both are same, Nagarpalika. And the third one is city councils. City councils are also known as in Hindi Nagar Panchayat, where the development is not like towns, but yes, they are developed from villages. And lastly, you can see here is ward, means whether it's municipal corporation, whether it's municipal council or city council, all are divided into different wards. Now let's see subcontracting and how it works in municipal corporation and why it is actually done. Now the first point is, in order to save money, the commissioners of several municipalities hired private contractors to collect and process garbages, because as we all know that those who are in government job, whether they are collecting garbages or doing anything, they get large sum of money every month. So to save money, the commissioners got a new idea. They started this subcontracting. They hire private contractors, and these private contractors have responsibility to collect garbages and also processing of these garbages, where they have to dump it and all. So this is done to save money. Simple. Now the work done by government workers are now done by private company, as we already discussed. Lots of work, collecting garbages, putting up of street light, and many more works. The contract workers paid less and their jobs are temporary. When municipality wanted some people for this collecting of garbages or doing some work, they hire them, and when they don't need them, they just remove them. Now these contract workers do not have, there is a very big problem in this, that the contractors, those who take contract, they do not provide proper safety measures or safety equipments to the contract workers, those who collect garbages, those who process garbages. You may have seen people who, or the private contractor workers who used to come to your house and collect garbages. They don't have proper equipments to do the work. These contract workers do not have any access to safety measures and not taken care of it if they are injured while working. So we are living in a democratic country, so we should know that the protesting is a way to tell the emotions to the government. Protesting is good, it is not bad. It is our right. If we don't like some policies or some schemes of the government, we can protest, and that's our right. So here we will see a similar kind of protest. This is not a big protest, but yes, this protest is like for a community That's why its name is community protest. So there was a locality. In that locality, there was one Gangabai. She raised voice along with some other women of that locality. The problem was that no one was there to collect garbages from her locality. Garbages were scattered on the street, and there was the fear of scattering some disease. Okay, some epidemic may spread. So for that, they started protesting. They first protested in front of ward councillor office. Ward councillor told her that he will raise problem in councillor committee. But after some days, nothing happened. So the Gangabai get signed petition from different families of that ward, and along with the group of women, ward councillor and sanitation engineer, they went to Municipal Corporation office and they started protesting there. Now, Gangabai replied regarding truck. When the Municipal Corporation said that we have less amount of truck, that's why we are not able to collect garbages. Gangabai very instantly replied that you have truck to collect garbages from rich locality, but you are not ready to collect garbages from our poor locality. Now the Gangabai replied that if you will not collect garbages in 2 days, then you will face more large and noisy protest. Then slowly the sanitation services became regular in their locality. So this is the importance of a protest. When government is not ready to accept or hear our problems, we can protest. Now,